Rayanaaya Om Namo. Yes, respected, wonderful friends, let us consciously, fully, willingly, joyfully, concentratedly, with faith and devotion engage in the seven very well planned, very thoroughly organized seven sadhanas tapasyas planned for us by the Lord. So, by Lord's grace, we are doing them. For Lord's grace, we are doing them. So that we keep on evolving. The whole universe starts or keeps on evolving spiritually. Here we are to do our seven sadhanas of Vedic mantra Ucharana, Veda Parayanam, yes, Dhyana Purvaka Mantrocharanam, common sense thought, Shanti Guru Mantras, Sankalpa for the entire universal good, and Upanishad Mantra Ucharana, study of the Upanishad. Shwethashwathara, 20th mantra. Yada charmavada akasham veshtaishyanti manavaha tada devam avijnaya dukkhasya antah bhavishyati. A very typical tricky shloka. How much informative, how much inspirational it is, therefore how much necessary it is for our lives. We are studying it, we'll do the last portion of that mantra, then start taking up the next 21. Only we are with 23 mantras, that is 3 or 4 to conclude this Upanishad study, which we are doing from 890 days relentlessly without even one day break. Okay, friends, may Parabrahma Ishvara Jagannatha Devata Gana Guru Gana Shastra Gana Guru Gana Kripa be Nirantara with us and the world around. Help us to help them through our sadhana. May our Vyaktitva become Vikasita daily, consciously, becoming a fit instrument to serve the world and also evolve within ourselves. Today, in our first Vedic chanting activity, Atharavana Vedantaragata Avichara Karma Mantra. Avichara Karma Mantra is often misunderstood. See, very clear thing, number one, is we have no ego selfishness. Two, we are doing our Swadharma. Three, we studied the Shastras, we know the truth. We are pursuing it for the truth alone, which is the giver of moksha. We are spreading, we are talking on it. To whom are we doing any harm in this? If you see that, no. Where are we doing any? No. Then why should the hell there be an enemy, some Shatru, who tries to trouble us, destroy us in any way? Whether it's a government, whether it's a constitution, whether it's other religions, whether any other followers or people who are jealous of us, why should they have any thoughts or actions against me or an organization or a group or a school of thought or anybody who are harmlessly serving the world? Why should and why should we succumb to that? Not required. If you don't protect your own sharira from all the roga, where will you have the health to do the good things? It is not wrong thing. You have to protect. And which are the bacteria, etc., are troubling your sacred health body, they have to be destroyed. In the same way, I am on the path. I am not harming anyone when I am very clear about it. Why should the hell dare anybody touch me? Sarvam Brahmamayam is different. That is true. At the ultimate level, It is only at the experiential level. When we are at the sadhana level, vyavahara level, we are a dignified, respectful, purposeful, clearly matured and with understanding individuals for a cause selected by the divine. When we have to fulfill that cause, anybody who troubles us is a Shatru, that fellow should be uprooted, that's it, whoever he may be. He's not the Lord. Again and again taking avatara to remove whoever are doing glani to dharma. Think about it. He doesn't attack aggressively good people. No, he's not fanatic. So we Hindus are not fanatics. We are walking the path of truth, guiding others on truth. So we have to protect ourselves. One is the aggressive outer means, second is doubly aggressive inner means. Inner means are praying to the divinity. O Lord, to protect me. O Lord, to change them. If not, O Lord, eliminate them. This avichara karma is for that purpose. Even I am doing with diksha some great seva karma, sadhana karma, anybody tries to poke or trouble, they should be just eliminated. That's it. Common sense, hai na? Why the Hindus forget this common sense? That why we have to protect ourselves. We are the backbone of the whole universe. How can anybody, including constitution, thought, think or plan against it? So never have this doubt regarding the avichara karmas done through the upasanas, even the physically outside, if required to eliminate the negative. Otherwise, the whole world will be spread with negativity only. Okay? So Bharadwaja Rishi is the one who has given us this. Devatas, you know, Dyava Prithvis are the Devata for mantra 1. Indra is for 2 and 3. Aditya, Vasu, Agni, Pitru Devatas are for the 4. Saumyasa, Pitru Devatas for 5, 6. Then Yama Sadhana is for the 7th one and even Brahmadeva. Agni is for the 8. 8 mantras are there. Very powerful. So first mantra, I am saluting to the Devata who is in the Antariksha between Duloka and Bhuloka. We all are doing the Stotra Pata to the Devatas. So that Antariksha Loka has got the Vayu as a substratum. In that also so many Lokas are there. Let all those Devatas like me feel so much miserable because of the troubles given by these Dushta Shatrus. When I am engaged in noble karma, and I have no doubt at all ki what I am doing is noble. I am not harming anyone. I am doing my swadharma, I am doing my adhyatmic sadhana, I am doing the tattva prachar. What's wrong in it? But I am troubled by them. So much pain I am feeling. Let every of the devata feel that tapa. Then they must take initiative to eliminate these shatrus. Like when the doctor feels the pain, not understands the pain. Pain should not be understood, it should be felt. When the doctor feels the pain like the patient is feeling, he will take all measures to quickly relieve him from all those diseases and pains. If he doesn't feel it, pain, then he will not have that quick initiative inspiration to take care. If you understand, he says, intellectual. Things cannot be always intellectual only. We have to feel that as its own need and strength. Second, all gods, please listen to my these words and prayers. You are all deserving the yajnas. We are offering oblation to you through these yajnas. And I am chanting those mantras revealed to the sage Bharadwajaji. My request prayer after you receiving this ahutis from our those terrible enemies who are giving pain to my sharira and the mana and hridaya. All these oblations you take and send them to Durgati. Give them such a trouble that they learn lesson from it that they should never trouble others anymore. If the punishment is the way for them to learn, terribly punished. क्योंकि बुद्धि से लोग नहीं सुनते ना लातों का बहुत बातों से नहीं मानता तो लात मारना ही पड़ेगा It is our Vedic guidance. We are doing Veda. Veda is authority for us. And it is a common sense also. Then, O Indra, I am offering you the Soma Rasa. Take, listen to my prayers. I know when the Shatrus are doing so much apakara to me, my mana is tapta with so much of dukkha. I am again and again inviting you. All the Shatrus who are troubling my mind. Okay, like a tree is cut with the sword, finish them. Tell them. If they don't listen, then just see that they are eliminated. Very essential. If the Dharma Rakshakas don't pray like this, then we become weakened and the negative powers become strong. Then the work won't happen. Only example for us is the Lord. He himself takes avatara. Every devatas of Ayudhas to eliminate the Dharma glani creating Shatrus. Then Atisankhya Sutras, Ashiti Sutras, Samaganas, and then I am doing the Upasana too. Invoking even Aditya Devatas, invoking Ashtavasus, invoking all the Angirasadi Maharshis. I am doing all these yajnas and even invoking the Pitru Devatas. All these invocation of the eternal Devatas, upasanas I am doing to them. They protect me. And this person who is doing aparadha to me may be fully nigrahita, controlled and terribly punished, whoever he may be. Same way, O Dyuloka, Prithviloka. Antariksha Loka is prayed in the first mantra. Dyu Pitrulokas, we are asking them, every being that are staying there. What is that? You become so blazing along with me for destroying all these Shatrus. I am in this path on the way to eliminate the Shatrus. All these Devatas, be with me and bless me. All the Angiradi Rishis, be with me and bless me. You also take initiative. And the Shatrus who are doing all the Anishta, may he get the severe capital even punishment. O Marudganas, these Shatrus who think they are good and greater than us, they must be taught the lesson about their position and their wrong thinking. All the good activities, whatever we are doing, with their arrogance and selfishness and fanaticism, when they are doing the Ninda and Hani to migrate these works, may all these invocations create such tejas to give them the dukkha so that they learn the lesson. O Lord Aditya, these Brahmadveshis, these Vedadveshis, these Tattvadveshis, the Sanmargadveshi, the Mukta Margadveshis, may all be paritapita so much that they should come out of their delusion and understand what is good, great. So to Sapta Sankhya ka pranas, Ashta Sankhya Kantagata Nadi, etc. Whatever are they using to trouble the good, the trouble the dharma, let all of that be made powerless, eliminated. May these mantras which I am doing upasana, they become so shaktishali that with all these enemies punished thoroughly, sit somewhere and think about where they are going wrong, giving up all their negativities. In fact, they themselves must join this party of those who are doing good. And like Choro Chokke Log Khudi, Ache Bankar, if they become informers and helpers of the country, how good it is. Same way who are hating the Dharma, within Hinduism, the Nastikas, the outsiders, when they realize the glory and then themselves take up the job, how good it will be for them, first of all. So in this mantra, that prayer is done. Then, oh Shatru, who are considering me as your Shatru, I am just, क्या कहते हैं ना, in this very blazing fire, Your negative thoughts I am offering. If you are not giving them up, you yourself are eliminated. So let the tapa which you are giving to thousands and millions by your negative activities become a fire to burn you inside and out. So too with whatever the actions and words and thoughts you are doing negative to the positive divinities, let those thoughts, words, and actions of you become abruptly, immediately, instantaneously cut asunder and made become ineffective right now. This is how the mantrocharana done, which is the very necessary thing when with the proper words, the bad people are not listening or changing. I believe in today's world for the Sanatana Dharma Samrakshana, this has to be done more regularly by all. It includes everyone who is having born as human being, not pursuing the ultimate, troubling himself or the nature because of his bahirmukata, kama, dhyasakti. To all of them, these mantras should change them. So in our Vedas, to that extent, they have gone. They have not remained selfish, nor they have succumbed to the powerful negative enemies, dushtas. They have become powerful. How can you do? लेकिन मैं अच्छे काम कर रहा हूँ मैं सेल्फिश नहीं हूँ and I am not touching anybody by myself. We don't do that. We in fact are the one who supported, who allowed, and you are never ever away from us. You only have maintained your separateness. Like that. These mantras are very necessary, I believe. So let us at least today while chanting these mantras. ये 8 mantra है तो read and repeat only I can do today. Together tomorrow we'll do 2 mantras. While doing these mantras, feel that for the Bharata Varsha, for the universe, for the entire universe, for the entire beings of the world, and for the Sanatana Dharma. Whoever are doing any harm, let them be totally eliminated, uprooted, so that without obstruction, this most beautiful, glorious world play of the Lord happen so smoothly. Is it a wrong thinking? You just say, is it a wrong desire, wrong sankalpa? Never. It's absolutely required. Even in doing this, Sankalpa and Prarthana for the destruction of the destructive negative forces, we have inhibition and hesitation. To that extent, our minds, intellects, and hearts are corrupted by the people. We are made to be frightened. That's wrong. If you don't go against the negativities, they overpower us. Why? How can it be? सवाल ही नहीं उठता. Especially let every Hindu Sanat Dharmi know he should protect himself and Dharma for that any extent required to be done to be done. That's a part of the duty. Dharmo rakshati rakshita. Om atha Vedaparayanam Atharvana Vedantargata Avichara Karmantargata Mantrani Mantraha Om Dhyava Pruthivi Om Dhyava Pruthivi Urvantariksham Urvantariksham Kshetrasya Patnyur Kshetrasya Patni Kshetrasya Patni Urugayodbhutah Urugayodbhutah Utantariksham Utantariksham Urvatagopam Urvatagopam Taiha Tapyantam Taiha Tapyantam Mai Tapyamane Mai Tapyamane Om Dyava Pruthivi Urvantariksham Kshetrasya Patnyurugayodbhutah Utantariksham Taiha Tapyantam Mai Tapyamane Om Dyava Pruthivi Urvantariksham Kshetrasya Patnyurugayodbhutah Utantariksham Taiha Tapyantam Mai Tapyamane. Second. Idam Devaha Shrunuta Idam Devaha Shrunuta Ye Yagniyastha Ye Yagniyanstha भरद्वाजो मह्यं भरद्वाजो मह्यम् उक्तानि शंसति उक्तानि शंसति पाशे सबद्धो दुरिते नियुज्यतां यो अस्माकं मन इदं हिनस्ते इदं देवाः शृणुतये यज्ञियास्थ भरद्वाजो मह्यमुक्तानि शंसति पाशे सबद्धो दुरिते नियुज्यताम् यो अस्माकं मन इदं हिनस्ते इदं देवाः शृणुतये यज्ञियास्थ भरद्वाजो मह्यमुक्तानि शंसति पाशे सबद्धो दुरिते नियुज्यताम् यो अस्माकं मन इदं हिनस्ति मूडु इदमिन्द्रशृणुहि सोमवयत त्वा हृदा शोचता जो हवीमे पृश्चामित्तं कुलिशेनेव वृक्षं कुलिशेनेव वृक्षं यो अस्माकं मन इदं हिनस्ते इदमिन्द्रशृणुहि सोमपयत त्वा हृदा शोचता जो हवेमि वृश्चामितं कुलिशेनेव वृक्षं यो अस्माकं मन इदं हिनस्ते इदमिन्द्रशृणुहि सोमपयत त्वा हृदा शोचता जो हवेमि वृश्चामितं कुलिशेनेव वृक्षं यो अस्माकं मन idam hinaste. See that? Powerful. Oh Indra, with all the shoka dukkha, I am offering these oblations to you. See the people, how they are doing dukkha to my sattvika mana. Let this kulisha be used by you to eliminate them so that I am undisturbed and I am single pointed in doing upasanas to you. Like all devatas called Lord Rama, and he just finished all those Rakshasas. Then they went on doing their Sattvika Yajnas for the world. Fourth mantra. Mm. अशीतिभिस्तिस्रुभिः 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 सामगेभिः आदित्येभिर्वसुभिरङ्गिरोभिः इष्टापूर्तमवतु नः पितॄणाम् अमुं ददे हरसा दैव्येन ॐ अशीतिभिस्तिस्रुभिः सामगेभिरादित्येभिर्वसुभिरङ्गिरोभिः इष्टापूर्तमवतु नः पितॄणाम् अमुं ददे हरसा दैव्येन अशीतिभिस्तिस्रुभिः सामगेभिरादित्येभिर्वसुभिरङ्गिरोभिः इष्टापूर्तमवतु नः पितॄणाम् अमुं ददे हरसा दैव्येन. Fifth, द्यावा पृथिवी अनुमादीधीताम् विश्वे देवासो अनुमारभध्वम् अंगिरसः पितरः सोम्यासः पापमार्च्छतु अपकामस्य कर्ता ॐ द्यावा पृथिवी अनुमादीधीताम् विश्वे देवासो अनुमारभध्वम् अंगिरसः पितरः सोम्यासः पापमार्च्छत्वपकामस्य कर्ता द्यावा पृथिवी अनुमादीधीताम् विश्वे देवासो अनुमारभध्वम् अंगिरसः पितरः सौम्यासः पापमार्चत्वपकामस्य कर्ता. Mantra number 5 over 6th one. अतीवयो दुरुतो मन्यते नो ब्रह्मवायो निन्दिशत् क्रियमाणम् अतीवयो sorry तपोंषि तस्मै वृजिनानि सन्तु ब्रह्मद्विषं द्यौरभिसन्तपाति अतीवयो दुरुतो मन्यते नो ब्रह्मवायो निन्दिशत्क्रियमाणम् तपोंषि तस्मै वृजिनानि सन्तु ब्रह्मद्विषं द्यौरभिसन्तपाति अतीवयो दुरुतो मन्यते नो ब्रह्मवायो निन्दिशत् क्रियमाणम् तपोंषि तस्मै वृजिनानि सन्तु ब्रह्मद्विषं द्यौरभिसन्तपाति अतीवयो दुरुतो मन्यते नो ब्रह्मवायो निन्दिशत् क्रियमाणो तपोंषि तस्मै वृजिनानि सन्तु ब्रह्मद्विषं द्यौरभिसन्तपाति. अद्भुत वैदिक संस्कृति, अध्यात्म संस्कृति, मोक्ष मार्ग, such great things. Whoever with their arrogance, delusions, fanaticism, try to trouble, Vrijnani Santu, let them, even at the thought of theirs to trouble Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma, that their mind should be blocked. A word they try to utter, the tongue should be cut. And hand and legs try to do something, get paralyzed at that very moment. If we don't this way nip at the butt level, then when the negative becomes like a big vruksha, to cut it, it becomes more pain. Then, next one, mantra number 7. सप्त प्राणान् अष्टौ मन्यस्तान् ते वृश्चामि ब्रह्मणा अयायमस्य साधनम् अग्निदूतो अलङ्कृतः सप्त प्राणान् अष्टौ मन्यस्तांस्ते पृच्छामि ब्रह्मणा अयायमस्य साधनमग्निदूतो अलङ्कृतः सप्त प्राणान् अष्टौ मन्यस्तांस्ते पृच्छामि ब्रह्मणा अयायमस्य साधनमग्निदूतो अलङ्कृतः. The 8th mantra. आदधामि ते पदं समिद्धे जातवेदसि अग्निः शरीरं विवेष्ट्व असंवागपि गच्छतु आदधामि ते पदं समिद्धे जातवेदसि अग्निशरीरं वेवेष्ट्व संवागपि गच्छतु आदधामि ते पदं समिद्धे जातवेदसि अग्निशरीरं वेवेष्ट्व संवागपि गच्छतु. Om Shanti. Once we will chant today, twice or thrice tomorrow, because the need of the hour. The Shatrus of goodness, Shatrus of the world, Shatrus of Sanatana Dharma, Adi, growing, so they have to be eliminated. Om Atharvana Vedantargata Avichara Karma Mandraha Om Dyava Pruthivi Urvantariksham Kshetrasya Patnyurugayodbhudaha Bhutantariksham Gopam Taihatapyantam Mayitapyamane Idam Devaha Shrunutaye Yagniyastha भरद्वाजो मह्यमुक्तानि शंसदि पाशे सबद्धो दुरिते नियुज्यतां यो अस्माकं मन इदं हिनस्ति इदमिन्द्र शृणुहि सोमपयत्वा हृदा शोचता जो हवेमि पृच्छामि तं कुलिशेनेव वृक्षं यो अस्माकं मन इदं हिनस्ति अशीतिभिस्तिस्रुभिः सामगैभिरादित्यैर्वसुभिरङ्गिरोभिः इष्टापूर्तमवतु नः पितॄणामामुं दधे हरसा दैव्येन द्यावा पृथिवी अनुमादीधीतां विश्वे देवासो अनुमारभध्वम् अङ्गिरसः पितरः सोम्यासः पापमार्त्सत्वपकामस्य कर्ता अतीव यो दुरुतो मन्यते नो ब्रह्मवायो निन्दिशत्क्रियमाणौ तवोंशिदस्मै वृजिनानि सन्तु ब्रह्मद्विषं द्यौरभिसन्तपाति सप्त प्राणानष्टौ मन्यस्तांस्ते पृच्छामि ब्रह्मणा अयायमस्य साधनमग्निदूतो अरङ्कृतः आदधामि ते पदं समिद्धे जातवेदसि अग्निः शरीरं वेवेष्ट्यंसुं वागभिगच्छतु ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. O Lord, with these prayers we want to protect the goodness, Sanatana Dharma, etc. If these Sankalpas, Prarthanas are good, say Tadastu. If they are bad, forgive us. But do the needful, be not silent, O Lord. Yes, we never prayed to you, that's why you didn't get activated. That's our mistake. We realized it. Now we are intensely, ardently, sincerely, devotedly, regularly, continuously, daily we pray to you. You come, you send your Shaktis to see that the Dushta Anta happens. The Durmargata Anta happens from the hearts and from the actions of any of the beings. Start acting on it, O Lord, at this very moment. Finish that job and be a protecting immunity, be a vaccination to prevent any such things in the future to come for eternity. Let the world always have the good. Anybody thinks negative, just block their thinking. That's a very powerful prayer required to be done. Done, friends. We are being part of this universe in as many things as required and possible. We have to extend our support sevas. That's the maturity beauty of life. Now let's do our Gayatri Mantra Ucharana, second one, and relevantly, today is the Shakti Gayatri. Shakti Gayatri. When negatively invoked, it will be negatively influenced. And positive, positive. Now, the Shakti is Bhagavan's Ananya Shakti. And that Shakti of Bhagavan called Maya. How beautiful Anantavati Brahmandas it has made. How many variety of Jiva Bhavas they made. Each of it is a beauty only. If at all you are having the maturity of not getting lost in the way it is done, don't get lost. But appreciate the divinity present everywhere. The bird chirping, it's a divinity in that. Shakti, Bhagavad Shakti, playing that play of those fishes, of those animals, of the birds, of the trees, of the sun, moon, and stars. Everything is Bhagavad Shakti Vilas. How nice it is. In this Bhumandala only, if you say, millions of wonders giving us the beauty and glory of the Paramatma's Shakti. Go to Ananta Koti Brahmandas, how many wonders? Isn't it? For giving such a beautiful world, for putting us here, giving us all these upadhis and freedom to enjoy all, we have to be thankful that Shakti of Lord. Isn't it? Same way, that is a Shakti, if wrongly contacted, does the sammohana of our minds, that instead of adoring the beauty and serving it, we start owning and possessing it. Then that Shakti or Bhagavan becomes angry. Therefore, they take revenge. They teach us the lesson, they punish us. Okay? Therefore, she is the Vishwajanani, Vishwasammohini. If we negatively contact, then Vishwa Mukti Pradayini. Is this Divya Shakti, Adi Parashakti Mata. Therefore, today our Gayatri Mantra is acceptance of the presence of that power and the power of that power, and that power will bless us when we invoke positively. It's called Vidmahi. Then do the worship and be meditative. Dhimahi. Asking to prachodha. All the dushta sankalpas, dushta shaktis from me and the world get eliminated. All the time the shishta sankalpa, shishta karma only should happen through everyone in this universe. Right? Om, the mantra is Sarva Sammohinyai Vidmahe Om Vishwajananyai cha Dhimahi Tannaha Shakti Prachodayat. Okay? Tanna Shakti Prachodayat. What is it? Sarva Sammohinyai Vidmahe Vishwajananyai cha Dhimahi. Or we'll change it. First Vishwajanan, then Sammohana. Om Vishwajananyai Vidmahe Sarva Sammohinyai cha Dhimahi Tanno Shakti Prachodayat. Here the Sammohana is not only delusion, but giving us that intoxicant experience of seeing the divine expression called as this word. Ascharya Chakit Karna. And those who misuse the freedom and they get deluded, they will be punished by her. So let us understand the meaning of Sammohana that way and ask her, oh mother, don't sammohita my mind and antakarana that I see the Jagat with the Bhoga Buddhi. Let me see the whole Jagat as your expression and serve. That prayer is essential while chanting this. Okay, Vishwajananyai Sarvasammohinyai Shakti. Om Vishwajananyai Vidmahe Sarvasammohinyai Cha Dhimahi Tanna Shakti Prachodayat. Om Vishwajananyai Vidmahe Sarvasammohinyai Cha Dhimahi Tanna Shakti Prachodayat. Om Vishwajananyai Vidmahe Sarvasammohinyai Cha Dhimahi Tanna Shakti Prachodayat. Om Vishwajananyai Vidmahe Sarvasammohinyai Cha Dhimahi तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ओम विश्वजनन्यै विद्महे सर्वसम्मोहिन्यै च धीमहि तन्नः शक्तिः प्रचोदयात् ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं सौः श्रीयादिपराशक्तिमात्रे नमः तव चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये मां रक्ष रक्ष सनातनधर्मं संरक्ष संरक्ष परिपाहि परिपाहि आत्मानुभवं प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ साधना सेवां प्रति प्रचोदनं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः. We have done our two sadhanas. Let's have our third one, a short or common sense thought. One second. Oh, respected friends, in today's common sense thought, two thoughts only. One, how much willingness, how much of the efforts, how much of the success we are achieving in always keeping ourselves in pursuit of truth after listening to the Upanishadic Shastras for a very good period of time. Now, when we are in the initial days of the classes, this question immediately cannot be asked. But when we have gone through some of the Shastras and we have seen how logically, beautifully our rishis have explained what is truth and liberating and what is untruth and binding, how much the willingness in us, how much the efforts in us, and how far the success we have achieved in keeping ourselves always in pursuit of the truth only. Question ourselves. The willingness, has it started? It's the first thing, willingness. That I must remain in truth. I have to realize the truth. I have to stay in the truth only. If the willingness has not started, the Shubhecha, what an immature people we are. Hmm. Questionable, doubtable, interrogationable. Then how come after listening so much to you have not started thinking? And you are questionable now. Okay, you are given the freedom, you therefore nobody can question you. Then you are eliminated from the list of the beings chosen for the higher purpose. You go live your life of your bhautikata and all. If in you the willingness for the reality has not taken roots, what can we do? Go, isn't it? Just the freedom given if somebody is arrogant enough to misuse it and question the questioner that who are you to question me whether I am willing for the spiritual evolution or not. It's my right. Yes, you are right. There's no relation between us. You just keep away. Or I will go away from you. Isn't it? What to do? The Gurus, the Lord Himself cuts the Nata with such nastikas, with such ashraddhalus. What to do? Because they are not listening. They are not questioning themselves. What wrong is with me? Okay, by the way, so how much the willingness? Then how much the efforts we are consciously putting every day? Third, how much of the success we are achieving in this? Fourth, very important is the fourth, that not getting distracted at all, not becoming worldly, not becoming outwardly. How long I am able to keep myself only in this spiritual pursuit after listening to Upanishads for sufficient time. This is sufficient time now. Not at all going into anything else. Always in this, in this, in this. With it, that what do you call fanaticism without its bad odor. I am wanting only the truth. I am willing for it. I am trying for it, and I am having even glimpses. It's only a question of time, little bit, that I am going to establish it. Remember, in today or tomorrow's evening text, not tomorrow, maybe day after. In the Lagu Vakyavarti, we are going to see. As much doubtlessly Aham Devasmi, Buddhi and Anubhava you have, so much Aham Brahmasmi Anubhava, till you have to do this Abhyasa करके बताएंगे. That's the last sloka. As much Devasmi Abhyasa is there, Anubhuti is there, so much Brahmasmi Anubhuti. Okay, so how much I am involving in it without getting distracted at all. Point one. Point two. If at all I am not able to do 100% willingly all the time 24 hours, the Subhecha Yukta spiritual willingness, effort, and having glimpses. Whenever I am going out, where am I going out? In my times of not doing spirituality, what am I doing? Very, very important question. This is a point two. You know, in that only two things we are expected to do. One, the Swadharma Paripalana. Whatever the outside, as a Upadhyukta individual, I am given these are those duties to do, I am doing that. This is one. Second is only in the world spreading this Sanatan Dharma or Adhyatmikata, I have to work. Swadharma or Sanatana Dharma. Outside with the Upadhis, I am serving them. Whenever I am not able to, inside do my own Shubhecha Yukta Tattvanubhuti Prayatna, which we have already heard about through the Upanishads. So if you are fully convinced and if you are 100% engaged in this spirituality, you are not obliged to do anything else. You are doing the best. Move ahead. So many convictions if you have, and you must have is ultimate goal. Every Hindu Sanatana Dharma should realize the self. Then every being in the world. If at all there are moments where you feel some sense of urgency to be extroverted, there. The moment you become Bahirmukha, there are million things in front of you calling you, attracting you. And no, only two things. My own Swadharma, wherever I am placed. Then to this Sanatana Dharma. In other words, you and I who are so much getting benefited by the Sanatana Dharma teachings of the Vedanta, Upanishad, Shastras, benefited by the inspirations gained from the great rishis, benefited by the protecting shield of the devatas, etc. Isn't it so much, so much? When we are benefited, what we are doing in reciprocation to our own these causes of blessings. Like my Guru has blessed me. What have I done for my Guru? My Shruti Mata has blessed me. What I have done for her? My Bharata Mata has helped me. And when I am born here, there is something different vibration, different aura, different self-respect to me. And I belong to Bharata Mata of the eternal culture and tradition and most millions of beautiful things. It's a different feeling to you. Say, no, I'm Indian. Great. What am I doing for Bharata Mata? Are we making her Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaja, Sitalam, Sasyashamalam, Mataram, Shukla, Josla, Pulakita, Yavani, Pulakusita, Dhuruvadala, Shobhinim? Are we making her Suhasini, Sumadura Bhashani, Sukada, Varada? It is not the Bharat Mata does for us. We have to do for us, her, then she does it back for us. In the same way, to this Vaidika Samskriti, to this Sanatana Dharma, what can I do whenever I am not doing my inner sadhana? Any of little of extrovertedness, Rajaguna is there. Let that be also utilized, channelized only in these two paths, not in any other personal, distracting, destroying path, as well as in the path of troubling the world also. It's a very important, necessary thought. I to submit to you, I humbly request you to grasp it fully. I mean, Shuddha Sattva I am deeply meditating. When that Sattva reduced, Rajaguna came. I am forced because of Prakriti to go outside into the world. Outside this Rajaguna of mine, I have to vent out or I have to utilize it only for these two things. Finish the Sadharma, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, until that Rajaguna is pacified, involve in reciprocating to all these causes of blessings to serve them back. In this regard, for example, from yesterday morning till now, what I have done for my Sanatan Dharma. In last 1 week, what I have done. In last 1 month, what I have done. In last 1 year, I have done whatever. Whole life, what I have done. Kaya, Vacha, Manasa, Dhana, Rupena, etc. मैं क्या कर पाया conscious. And now what will I do? Consciously for my directly the Sanatana Dharma cause. Million things are required for the Sanatana Dharma's re-establishment and universal spreading, and everybody becoming Sanatana Dharmi so that they know what to live for outside and inside. Out of those million, what I can do? थोड़ा वो अंदर से ना वो जागृति होकर karna, like our great Shankara Bhagwans, which Gurudev, Vivekanandas, Veda Vyasas. They themselves spiritually realized when they came out, they only served the Sanatana Dharma. They are necessary and sufficient informations and inspirations for us. Sufficient. We have seen our Gurudev, whole life he toiled and sweated for the Sanatana Dharma. अब मैं इधर उधर क्यों देखूं, किसको देखूं inspiration के लिए? That is enough to me. My Adi Shankara Bhagwan is enough. Length and breadth of the nation, he traveled so much for the establishment of Moksha Marga taught in Sanatana Dharma and all the aspects of Sanatana Dharma. When I look back to Lord Vedavyasa, what has he done? He has done that job only in guiding the people with his thousands and thousands of rachanas. What has Naradji done? Every time the Deva Prachara, Dharma Prachara only. What are the rishis relentlessly have done? We all belong to the Rishi Parampara. Isn't it? They are only establishing Sanatana. They are the ones who are now in the form of all the Shastra Pracharakas expressing. They are inspiration for us enough, sufficient, gaining the inspiration from that, becoming single pointed. Think from now onwards and start acting also as to what's my contribution for my glorious Sanatana Dharma, glorious Vedic Hindava Samskriti, glorious Bharata Mata, and those who are working in this direction. Let me individually also work, let me mutually also work, let me be a part of the collective work also that's going on in the redemption of Sanatana Dharma from all the nonsense, right from the constitution. You know, let there be. Is there anything today morning that thought coming to me? Ki against the constitution, we can file a case in Supreme Court that it is biased against Hinduism. Biased against the beautiful supremacy of the Bharata Mata's glory in these articles, etc. I believe somebody should file case against the constitution if some such things are found. Go through it because the country is run on the basis of that. अगर उसी में गलत है तो like some religions in the writings itself is there is wrong and that they take as authority and they funny people they act. अबे तुम्हारे ग्रंथ में लिखा है लेकिन वो गलत है उसको कैसे फॉलो करते हो? That is a fanaticism, not questioning and thinking. When it is in the harming of others, how can it be right? No, I follow what is written in my book. Are is it right or wrong? You think. Anything in which others are harmed is wrong. That's it. Yes, you do good to others. Inside you evolve divinely. Inside spiritual evolution. Outside taking the world as divine and serving should be the rule. Anything against it written is wrong. The writer wrong, the writing's wrong. Isn't it? So, when I am in my Rajoguna, whom I am serving, what am I doing? And that feeling कि क्या किया अभी तक हमने अपने धर्म के लिए, अपने देश के लिए सोचना पड़ता है. Then only we wake up. Then only understand how precious human life with all resources we are wasting in bhoga. See the 140 crores of Indians. How much time they waste in the bhoga only. And how long you do that? Is it not sufficient to lift up the whole universe, whole world? If just one Indians of 140 crores, they wake up, whip up their own negativities and their own tamoguna, etc. When they wipe that away, get inspired and do. अरे रामा टाइम लगता ही नहीं पूरा विश्व को आनंदमय बनाने and Vishwa become Anandamaya only in the practice of true spirituality. And true spirituality can be fearlessly followed only when every of the enemies are eliminated in whatever the form they are there. They are in the book form, the human being form, the law and order form, किसी भी रूप में हो, that has to be eliminated. Then only there is the spreading of the eternal joy giving the Sanatana Dharma. What is my contribution? If nothing you can do, at least pray. Pray every moment that let Sanatana Dharma be taking deepest roots and spread everywhere so that the people reap the benefits of it. Isn't it reap? The summary of the thought is therefore, whatever a bit of Rajoguna comes, vent it out in serving the Sanatana Dharma, and come back to Shuddha Sattva pursue your own moksha marga. Other than pursuing the ultimate reality, nothing is greater. Wherever, whenever, because of something, I am not able to do that for a few moments. At that time, exhaust that Rajoguna in serving the truth, the reality outside. For that question, what I have done so far, what it is needed, what I can, in what way I can contribute. There are hundreds of the ways. Find your way in which way you can. You can take up a theme, start an organization. Yes, even the 10 people are there, enough. Bhagavad Gita Prachara Samstha, start. Upanishad Prachara Samstha, start. Have the 10 people gathered. Once in a while, take up such activities. Every Hindu Indian become a samstha himself. And or every Hindu be they are a part of 10 samsthas. Individually करना है, mutually भी करना है, collectively भी करना है. I am part of 10 samsthas and through each one I am serving my Sanatana Dharma. That's how I am not allowing my Tamoguna to overpower me. I am venting out my Rajoguna. I am preparing to become Sattva-guni, to become the Mumukshu, do sadhana and reach moksha. इस तरह के विचार जितना करें उतना अच्छा है. Left to ourselves, first we destroy ourselves, then we become cause of destruction of dharma. In my life period, in my presence, how can I afford to see the seva is not done to Sanatana Dharma and I am watching the destruction of it? How can it? I am watching the invasion from the others and not protecting. I will not celebrate Independence Day. My question is, why did I lose the independence? I'll go into those causes and I eliminate. I won't celebrate Ram Mandir Nirmana Day. I question why the mandir was broken. How dare it happened? I'll go into the roots and see that such things won't happen. In the same way, in every other field, whenever Rajoguna is there, express in doing these things. Question what I have done and see how many millions are doing. Get inspiration from them. In that way, the Swadharma mode, then serving the Sanatana Dharma mode, and reaching the Sanatana Dharma called the reality through sadhana. Only these three things should be there in our life. No fourth thing. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ॐ येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानाम् ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् ॐ विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधा जलधे ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मत् गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक ऐन्दव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवत् देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः अद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकंठं नमाम्यहं। पारायणं षष्ठ अध्यायः षष्ठोऽध्यायः। Sixth chapter chanting we started yesterday. Let us do the 4, 5, 6. Om Arabhya Karmani Gunanvithani Bhavanshya Sarvan Viniyojayedhyah Tesham Bhave Krutakarmanashah Karmakshaye Yati Satatvatonyah Adissa Sanyoga Nimitta Hetuho Parastrikaladakalopi Drushtah Tam Vishwarupam Bhavabhutamedyam देवं स्वचित्तस्थमुपास्य पूर्वं सवृक्षकालाकृतिभिः परोऽन्यः यस्मात् प्रपञ्चः परिवर्ततेयं धर्मावहं पापनुदं भगेशं ज्ञात्वात्मस्थम् अमृतं विश्वधाम. Chanting is done in the study. I hope you have by hearted this 20th mantra. Yada charmavadakasham वेष्टयिष्यन्ति मानवाः तदा देवमविज्ञाय दुःखस्यान्तो भविष्यति. यदा चर्मवदाकाशं वेष्टयिष्यन्ति मानवाः तदा देवमविज्ञाय दुःखस्यान्तो भविष्यति. Human being I am, living fully 100 years, recognized with my intelligence all the abilities, talents, powers that are given to me, utilized all these powers, time, abilities of mine in doing and achieving millions of things in my given one lifespan of 80, 90, 100 years and 1,000 lifespans. In that unimaginable, unfathomable, inexplicable, beautiful things I have achieved so many. I became Siddha, I became Yogi. I served the world so much. I went into different lokas, Brahma Loka, Indra Loka, even Pataladi Lokas, Yakshadi Lokas. Every loka I have done, I have gone. In this country or world, every country I traveled. I have done the yajna karmas, I have done dana karmas, I have done the upasana karmas, I have done the punya karmas. Millions you can see the list of them. All I have done. Only one question. The Rishi asks, have you realized the self? Have you realized the Adhisthana Brahma? No, I have not done it. Then you will be miserable only. Your dukkha will never end by any other pursuit and achievement other than Devam Avijnaya, knowing that self, knowing that Brahman to be myself. Aham Brahmasmi. Anubhav ke bina, there is no dukkha shanti, dukkha anta. Full stop, bas. There is nothing more to be told than this, and everything other than this is not worthy of telling, listening, understanding, and doing. Fixed. In our life, many good things we know, but we don't fix our minds. That's why we don't do them. Think about it. Bad things, 4, 5 only we know, but we are fixed in it. Fixed that I have to watch TV every day 4 hours. Fixed. This much time I have to spend for this and that nonsense. When it comes to spirituality, no fixation, only tentativeness. Now here it's fixed. Knowing self alone, freedom from dukkha. Other than that, nothing is my goal and means. If this fixation in the thought doesn't come, then we get fixed in some negative thoughts, which will make us and others vexed. You see, this topic for more than 20 days we studied, isn't it? In our Bhagavad Gita, in the 47th shloka, not 47th, 38th shloka. 37 or 38. How exhaustively we studied. The Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Ekaiha Kurunandana. Nishchayatmika Buddhi. If that is not done, Bahushakahi Anantasya Buddhayaha Avyavasayana. And such are the ones, fools, get exposed to, get influenced by the Pushpita Vani of those people within Hinduism. We talk about the Bhogadi, Kamadi, Arthadi, or the Pushpita Vani of the other stupid people who try to compel and convert us. See the clarity given there. Pushpitam Vacham Pravadanti. They are all Avipaschita. Na Anyadastiti Vadina. What nonsense it is. Fix ho jao. From the after listening this shloka also, that just like you cannot fold the akasha like a skin, so too without knowing the self, the dukkhas can never end. After listening to this shloka also, if something else is kept as the goal, lanat hai hamare upar. If we have not fixed ourselves to be the Brahmanubhava pursuers, then we have insulted ourselves and the jnanam given and the opportunity given. Question that mind, still where it is loitering. Questioning that intellect, why it's not becoming subtle and sharp enough to grasp and be fixed in this thought. Question our own day's schedule as to how can we be weak, to be enslaved by every other nonsense. This is the main purpose of studying the Upanishads. यदा चर्मवदाकाशं वेष्टयिष्यन्ति मानवाः तदा देवम् अविज्ञाय दुःखस्य अन्तः भविष्यति. Because sarva anartha samsara is ajnana janitam. See that sentence. Ajnana janitatvat. Atma ajnana nimittatvat samsarasya. We made all of us chant this mantra or this line 6 times. Atma ajnana nimittatvat sarva samsarasya. Atma ajnana nimittatvat samsarasya. Atma ajnana nimittatvat samsarasya. Atma ajnana nimittatvat samsarasya. Now, tada devam avignaya dukkasyanto bhavishyati. This topic, Bhagavan Adi Shankara, having given the bhashya, he didn't feel satisfied. Then he took up on the basis of this only, telling us two things. One, how we get bound, what's the meaning of bondage. Then, how do we get liberated, what is the experience of liberation. The bondage aspect thoroughly we saw, which has to be contemplated and clearly grasped, and ask our own question, why delay? What for you are waiting? That we are not contemplating on these shlokas and themes, not understanding them, not digesting them, not owning this knowledge. किस बात का इंतजार हो रहा है? किस लिए पोस्टपोन किया जा रहा है? कर क्या रहे हैं? These are the questions. If we don't ask, our laziness, distractions, rajas, tamas will just make a fool of us. Okay. So what is the bandhana aspect? Explained exhaustively, studied thoroughly. I'll only read out without explaining. While reading itself, you can see this joy of the explanation. Then the positive aspect, which we have started seeing, the remaining portion we'll try to see today. Yavat paramatmanam atmatvena na janat. Till one doesn't realize the Paramatma as one's own self. Tavat, till that time. Tapatraya vibhutaha. Overpowered by the self, inflicting three tapas. Tapa, makaradibihiva, like the crocodiles, etc., the water-born animals, they are by the whirlpools or the cyclones or by their own inner choices in search of some of the other prey or their own survival. As they go from one place to the other, in the same way, ragadivihi, with the durgunas called raga, desha, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, pulled by them as the strings and the ropes. We keep doing variety of the punya and papa karma. As a result, we will be wandering from one life to the other, from here to the other. So ragadibhihi krishyamanaha, ragadibhi itastataha krishyamanaha. Here and there pulled, preta tiryang manushyadi yonishu. In the yonis of preta, tiryag, manushya, pashu, pakshi, vanaspati, in all these yonis, here the intelligence of Adi Shankara is, he is introducing the reality here. In all these yonis, Yonis ajahapi. Even though I am unborn, unmodifiable, unchanging, never decaying, never dying, Shuddha Brahma Hotavabi. Ajaha eva Jiva Bhavamapanna. Keeping away my own Brahma Sthiti, my own Ananta Sthiti, my own Ananda Sthiti, my own Mukta Sthiti, Jiva Bhavamapanna. I take up the Jiva Bhava on myself, Momuhyamanaha, with this delusion that thinking this way alone is the life has to be lived, continuing like that, samsarati. Momuhyamana samsarati. He is in the samsara of Janma Marana. In between Janma and Marana, the whole world spread in front of us. We look at it, we get desires, and again we look at it as beautiful or ugly. Whichever is beautiful, we have raga, whichever ugly, we have dvesha, and again do such karma which will push us into another life, another life, another life, another life. See that story? That Brahmana, his sankalpas, his karma became Raja uh, Padma. Then again he has his own sankalpa, became Vidurat. Vidurata life is last because Saraswati Mata gave him Brahma Jnana. But what about all of us? How many times, how many lives we are taking of different yonis and only born to die and before die only suffer in between. That's called samsara. Underline this word. Jiva bhavam apannaha momuhyamanaha samsarati. Obtaining jiva bhava, totally deluded and got lost in its identity, samsarati through papa punya karma is only going through this transmigration. Ajaha eva. Though I am basically really infinite Brahman, Jiva Bhavam not real, it is Apannaha, it is taken on my head. And Samsarati, I am wondering here and there, Momuhyamanaha, deluded. What's the delusion here? Still not realizing that I have to realize myself. Still not realizing that as a Jiva, I am only sufferer. That's the Moha, Momuhyamanaha. See the power of this whole sentence. Saramsha aage ki nahi? Samsara bandhana saramsha has come or not? यावत् परमात्मानम् आत्मत्वं जानाति तावत् तापत्रया विभूतः मकरादिभिः वा रागादिभिः इतस्ततः कृष्यमाणः प्रेततिर्यं मनुष्यादियोनिषु अजः एव जीवभावमापन्नः मोमुह्यमानः संसरति. This is the bondage aspect. Now the moksha aspect, the liberation. What's to be done? The liberation aspect is, I'll read it out then, one word we'll see then, sentences we'll see, and see how much we have at least spoken and heard, then how much we are understood and convinced, therefore how much we are aggressive in doing these sadhanas to realize this self. The positive aspect is yada. Yada means again opposite to that. Yada punaha. I am reading the sentence. Yada punaha apurvam anaparam neti neti ityadi lakshanam ashanayadi asamsprishtam anudita anastamita jnanatmana avasthitam purna anandam paramatmanam atmatvena sakshat janati tada nirasta ajnana tatkaryah purna anandah bhavati ityartah. There is no simpler, direct, best way than this to understand what to achieve and what to do. In any of the Shastra you read, सारे शास्त्रों का essence. In this, let me start explaining to you this topic with this first point. Point one is, the goal which you have to be reaching is not an object. That your goal is to make a house or get some money or bank balance or get an object. It is not object. It is subject. The goal to be reached. That subject is without any of the lakshanas of the objects. Without any lakshanas of the object. Then, as an experience, subjective alone, it can be realized. If you don't understand this point, क्या होता है ना, सारा सत्संग सुन के फिर भी किसके बारे में बोल रहे हैं, वो समझ में नहीं आया, उस वस्तु को थोड़ा दिखा सकते हैं ना. That doubt remains. We always in our Upanishads talk about that reality which is beyond the perception of any of the upadhis, any of the means of knowledge. Sarva pramana atita. Paramatma Vastu is the goal in our Shastras. And to that, only the Guru and Shastra are Pramana for inspiring us, what do you call, initiating us. But that's also not sufficient Pramana. The final pramana is by using the pramana of the Guru and Shastra Upadesha. When we follow the sadhana, we experience that self as our own self, that our own direct, personal, immediate experience alone is the final pramana. Keval Anubhav Pramana. And because of this being Anubhav Pramana, nobody can help us. Therefore, it is every individual's genius is tested here. That only through the Anubhava Pramana the Brahman is established, and to get the Anubhava, it is I will have to do the sadhana, for that I have to take the decision. Nobody can convince me, nor anybody can bring out that object and put in front of me to tell me the glory of it. Already that job of glorifying it is done. Now it is in my choice of having faith in the goal told by them, path shown by them. I will have to walk in that path and experience it to myself directly, personally, avaroksharupena, in which alone there is the final conviction of the reality. Samshayarahita, aparoksha anubhuti alone is the removal of all the samshayas, etc. Otherwise, the establishment of the self cannot be done by anything. Shastra also is part of the world, though it is apaurusheya, Paramatma gave. But I am studying it, it is an object, I am subject. But that's the only means for telling us where is reality, what is reality, how to achieve the reality. Follow that. So we have told you that with this point we'll start our talk, and the point is the topic that's discussed always in Vedanta is seemingly abstract, non-catchable by mind and senses, etc. Yet that's why million times we already said, when you have the upasanas done, when you have the purity of the heart gained, when you have the utmost shraddha, a vilakshana intuitive power is given to intellect to accept the presence of something which cannot be proved by any of the logics or any of the examples. That intuitive power is the only thing which can make us believe the presence of that reality, give us the conviction, and make us understand the path to be followed, follow it. That intuitive power comes when you are Shuddhantakarana when you are Guru Daiva Upasaka. Shuddhantakarana Yuktata is to become deserving from our side. Daiva Guru Upasaka is they sow the seeds in us. There's no other way. Why do you look for any other way when this way is working? Then become Shuddha in Antakarana, go to the Guru and God to sow the seeds. When the seeds are sown in me, that intuitive intellect will come with which I accept the presence of the self reality, which is inexplicable. And that can be reached, that is directly person experiential. In the experience of it, there is a moksha from all limitations. There is no other way. Tada devam avijnaya dukkasya anto bhavishyati. So that one is now each word I have to explain to you. Apurvam, anaparam, neti neti ityadi lakshanam, asanayadi asamsprishtam, anudita anastamita jnana atmana avasthitam, purnanandam param atmanam atmatvena sakshat janati. नो ये उपनिषद 4-5 दिन में हो जाएगा तो अगेन पता नहीं कब पढ़ेंगे हम बड़े बड़े उपनिषद पढ़ के रख दे रहे हैं ना. So therefore these Upanishads as we are doing exhaustively, I don't want to feel any regret or guilt that some slokas are not done fully. अभी तक तो regret नहीं था. That's why though it took time 890 दिन, still there is a joy that we have done. Even Shwethashwathara Rishi must be worried कि मैं भी इतना नहीं पढ़ा है इस उपनिषद पे. You are talking or talking. We know we are spending only little time, 20 minutes on this, so that later on somebody will come as a volunteer to help me, who will cut or copy and paste this talk separate, so that in modern Yuga, nobody is interested to listen anything more than half an hour. That's why 7 things I do every day, each of 10 minutes, so that later on when they are made into different folders, the listeners can get benefit of it. नॉट नहीं तो पूरा उपनिषद ही 1.5 घंटा में नहीं पढ़ा सकता ऐसा नहीं. You also cannot receive it. By the way, I just shared what is going on in this way. Now tomorrow when we come, is every of the word I'll explain. Even if it takes 5 days, for this bhashya. I will explain apurvam ka arth kya hai, anaparam kya arth kya hai, then neti neti adi lakshanam kya hai, asanayadi atitam kya hai. I will touch all of that for my conviction because we are here to study this only. The whole life is meant for this. If not for this, for what else? If something else we are doing, leaving this, that means we are in Rajoguna and Tamoguna. If we are in Shuddha Sattva other than studying this, contemplating on this, nothing else will do. I am fully convinced about it. Therefore, with all love and dedication and patience, we'll try to apprehend, comprehend, understand, and digest the meaning of each of the words, which are the Visheshanas, indicating the reality to us, in the direction of which we have to contemplatingly lift our mind and intellect's attention, again in the effort of which we reach to that as our own self, or that comes to us as our own self. कल देखते हैं सर्वम श्रुति माधु चरणारविंद अर्पणमस्तु ओम 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 पूर्णमदः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु 10 minutes Geeta please come